Yeah, definitely perfect weather outside, and it's going to be pretty similar tomorrow. We are going to get a rain chance here in our forecast though tomorrow. I'll touch more on that in just a second, but right now our radar is on the dry side aside from a couple little sprinkles that were just outside of our area down towards Falfurrias. Right now most of us are under a blanket of clouds with temperatures in the 70s, so it's not going to be an uncomfortable evening if you still have any Easter plans. We're going to keep the clouds and mild temperatures overnight. With these easterly winds, we're going to see warmer temperatures tomorrow morning thanks to the humidity brought on by those onshore winds. Those winds last through tomorrow as well, so by lunchtime we're going to be already in the 70s, and by the afternoon I think we're still going to be seeing a mix of clouds and sun very similar to today, where sometimes you're going to see more sun, sometimes you're going to see more clouds. Again, very similar to today, including our afternoon temperature. What's not the same is these little green dots here on the radar. We're going to start to see a rain chance tomorrow afternoon. We're going to start off with some scattered shower activity, but by later tomorrow afternoon, we may even see a couple thunderstorms thrown into the mix. So that's definitely not out of the question. I would grab an umbrella just to be on the safe side if you are one of those few people who does get under a rainstorm tomorrow afternoon. I think by tomorrow evening, though, that rain chance is pretty much out of here for the night. Then we settle into another warmer than average night in the lower 60s for Tuesday morning. Not quite as humid as we will be tomorrow morning. However, heading into Tuesday, it's again a very similar forecast, though less cloud cover. But again, that afternoon rain chance and highs in the middle and upper 70s for our Tuesday. Here's a breakdown of those rain chances for tomorrow. You can see they start off on the lower side and they stay on the lower side through most of the day. However, there is a little peak here when they use up that energy from the sun in the afternoon, and then once they run out of that energy, they kind of go kaput for overnight. So here's the reason why we're having those rain chances. You see this little dip right here in the winds? That's going to be the dip in the jet stream that comes over and has this cutoff low. You can see this yellow circle has cut itself off from the main flow. So that's how we get the name for it. So that dip in the jet stream is going to give us this low pressure, and this is all in the upper atmosphere. Words are hard here. So that's going to stay here, and this high pressure, though, it's going to take the jet stream back up to the northern U.S. However, this low pressure has a mind of its own, kind of, and it's going to stay here over the Texas-Louisiana border for a couple of days. So that's going to be bringing us those rain chances down here in the coastal bend. Our neighbors to the east, though, they're going to see a lot more rain chances in Louisiana, Alabama, and so on. But for us, we have dry air kind of battling those rain chances. So that's why our rain chances aren't going to be quite as high as they are for those neighbors to the east. By Wednesday, though, I do think we're going to see sunshine here. If this low pressure sticks around a little longer, or maybe even comes a little further south, we could be seeing clouds and rain chances for just a little longer. So here's a look at rain chances for the rest of the week. Monday and Tuesday, very similar, 30% chance of rain, and then we dry out heading into later this week. By Friday, we're going to see a cold front try to come in on the back end of our forecast. So that looks to come in potentially Saturday night into Sunday. So that could give us a very brief cool down in our temperatures. Today, tomorrow we're going to have very similar temperatures to today, 78 for our high. Rain chances the next couple of days. We dry out and warm up, and then we have rain chances again on Saturday. Brian.
Thank you, Kristen. Still